Level up your listening with Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra earbuds and headphones with immersive sound and world-class noise cancellation for a not-so-silent night. Visit Bose.com/Spotify to shop sound that's more than a present.
Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to the TMossBoss show. I think in this episode, I'm gonna have like a Joe Budden personality and stuff. I feel like that's honestly how you need to be in life. Because if you listen to Joe Budden and who he is as a person, like I in a way, I idolize that man. I kind of do. But anyways, I'm going to be, in today's episode, I'm going to be talking about criticism. Now, everybody in this world has criticized something in their life, okay? I have, my family has, friends I have, everybody, coworkers, everybody. They have criticized something in their life, okay? Or something like, like something that might be blowing up. Like, for an example, people might have criticized the movie. Like The Lion King, okay? By the way, for those that have not seen that movie, The Lion King is the same exact movie. So if you want to watch The Lion King, watch the original version. But this one with Beyonce and Childish Gambino, same thing. Same exact movie from the original one. But anyways, or food related stuff, like the chicken sandwich from Popeyes. Or freaking Chick-fil-A. I don't know which one is starting to, I don't know which one is new. Are they both new? I think they're both new. But anyways, people will criticize that stuff, okay? And I can understand if you criticize it the first time. But if you're criticizing it, you keep trying it over and over and over again, thinking that it's going to change, no, it's not. It's not going to change. No matter what, doesn't matter what you say, it doesn't matter what you do, it is not going to change. And I have to say, I'm going to have to put myself in this situation too, okay? I feel like that's overall the idea of this whole podcast, is that people claim that when they watch my YouTube videos, and it's from the same group, so overall I know that it's not legitimate criticism that I could go based off of, but they've been claiming for the past 3 years now that every video, okay, every idea, everything that I put on to YouTube or any social media platform in the world, okay, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, anything that I post, they're criticizing it. I can't believe that. I just and it's not like I'm surprised by it, but it's just I can't believe or trust what they say, because half of the time, it's the same exact thing, okay? The same exact thing. But my fans, they don't care. They overall like what I post. They like what I upload. That's why they follow me on social media. That's why they subscribe to my YouTube channels. That's why they listen to my podcast, because they like my character. They like who I am. They know that I'm not going to change. They know I'm not cringy. They know I'm not one of these crazy YouTubers faking videos or faking just doing things that they necessarily don't like. That's why they come to my channel and watch my videos, all right? But to criticize me on the videos that I upload, all right? And that's another thing. That's another thing, is that half of the time these guys, they don't even post, they don't post videos. They don't do anything on YouTube. If you're sitting around criticizing the person, that's why I can never go based off of criticism. I can never go based off of criticism for a movie, food, or anything. If you're not making the food, or if you're not making the movie, if you're not making the YouTube video, all right, and trying to give me an idea of how it should be, how can I trust what you say? And that's why I'm when I watch, because my favorite movie of all time, you could go ahead and judge me and say what you want to say about it and stuff, but my favorite movie of all time, a movie that I can sit down and watch numerous times. In fact, I might just watch it this long weekend I have. But my favorite movie is this movie called Need for Speed. In fact, where's the case to that movie? Because I might have to just watch that this weekend. Tell me I did not. Where did I put that movie? I remember I've set it down somewhere. Did I lose my own movie? I seriously think I just lost my own movie. All right, well, I'll look for it eventually. Um, Dang, where did I put that movie at? No, it's not over here. Dang, I lost my own movie. Okay, well, anyways, yeah, my favorite movie of all time is this movie called Need for Speed. Now, I can watch that movie numerous times. Numerous times. It's that movie and Kung Fu Hustle. In fact, I might watch that movie this weekend, too. Where did I put that movie? I seriously... Okay, well, I ain't gonna sway. But anyways, yeah, those are my two favorite movies of all time. Now, Kung Fu Hustle, I think it did get good reviews, but Need for Speed didn't. All right, and I remember I was like, I didn't even look at any like criticism or reviews or any of that stuff for that movie. I remember when that movie had came out, my sister, she surprised me and bought me tickets to go see that movie. And I remember from the first second to that movie all the way to the last second of that movie, I was on the edge of my seat. I have never, ever felt that way about a movie before. And there's so many movies that I've seen where it, like the production costs more. A lot more people liked it overall than Need for Speed. But Need for Speed, I was in that theater. Like, I kid you not. I was on the edge of my seat. Like, especially when it got to the end and they had like that mega race. Oh my goodness. Like, I was just like, oh man, this is amazing. Like, got to the point where I kept rewatching the trailer. All right, I think, yeah, before the movie had came out, after the movie came out, because the trailer, I love the trailer so much. And then when the movie actually did come out, I thought it was seriously the best. To me, it is one of the best movies of all time. One of the best movies of all time. I don't care what anybody says. That is one of the best movies of all time. You can argue with me if you want to. You can name off a bunch of other movies that did more successful than that movie, which there were. There were a lot of movies that did more successful. I think, Avatar, the Avengers movies, all of those movies. But I can sit down and watch Need for Speed, no problem. No problem whatsoever. And there's movies, and I know people are going to probably ask me the question, is there movies out there that you didn't like? Is there movies out there that you had nothing but negative things to say about it? There has been. But those aren't movies that I necessarily watch. If I know I don't like this movie, if I know I didn't like the first one, I'm not going to go see the second one. Alright? And there's what movie, I wouldn't say that I don't like those movies, but every time when I go to the theaters and see these movies, I always fall asleep in them. But it's the Transformers movies. Now, all the way from that first one, I think they made like 2007 or something like that. I've always fallen asleep during those movies. I would wake up like right when it's like the ending part, and then because you'll see like that beginning part when they show the Transformers and the cars turn that first fight in the beginning of the movie. Then there's that middle part where they just talking and things. They ain't really like a whole lot of fighting going on. Then I watch the ending. Alright, because overall, those are the two interesting parts throughout all of those movies. To me, those are the only interesting parts that I've noticed. Alright. Now, growing up, I remember I did like the cartoon and stuff. But, those movies, I was like, it's not that I don't like them. It's just like those movies that I'm like, and I think overall, Transformers is a much more bigger title than Need for Speed. But, I don't know, I just can't stay up and watch that movie. So I'm like, but the thing is like, I'm not, like, and like I said, it's not that I don't like it, because I can watch those movies no problem. I can. If it was like, if that was the movie that was on. That's why I'm like, I don't judge movies. I might crack jokes on them, but I don't overall get on the director or the writer or the producer for what they did. Like, I'm not going to personally attack them every single day for the rest of my life because of that one movie. Like I said, I might crack jokes about it. I might laugh about some scenes in there. Because actually, you know what, there is one movie where I ain't really like the ending. Because I was just like, okay, I thought this was going to be more of like a scary movie, but it just seems like it, I don't know, overall, I guess it was a scary movie, but how it ended, I was like, that they could have rewrote that ending and things. I personally feel like they could have rewrote that ending. But I don't overall attack. I'm not going out and attacking the director and things or the people that was behind that movie because of that ending. I'm gonna say how I feel about that movie, and I'm gonna go on about my day. But it was the movie The Forest. It was based off of the Suicide Forest out in Japan. Now, how that movie ended, if you didn't see it, then yeah, you might want to skip past this or not watch this podcast and go out and watch the movie and things. But the movie did come out, so if you hadn't seen that movie and it's been out for years, then you that's just on you. But anyways, so the movie ended where the girl got sucked into the ground. And overall, I was thinking the movie was gonna be more like realistic, have you paranoid and stuff. Because I was thinking like, okay, yeah, she's gonna see some ghosts, she's gonna hear some things. You know, there's gonna probably be some things that she thinks is chasing her. Like, I was overall hoping that it'd been like a realistic, like, hallucination movie. But they had it where that girl, like, yeah, it overall was that, but then it got to the ending where she got like sucked into the ground and things because she apparently killed herself. So she was hallucinating and she thought that she was cutting at something, but she was really cutting at her wrist. And then yeah, they would, like, the ground sucked her in. And I'm like, why would it? They shouldn't have. Overall, how I would have ended that movie if I were the one that wrote it, like, I would have had it where she was like hallucinating and stuff, but all of that stuff would have just been fake, and then they would just put her in like a crazy home or something. Like, I'm not gonna like kill off her character, and that's the only time that I'm gonna make that movie. That's like the one and only time and things. So yeah, it's like overall I would have ended it to where there could have been a second one, or you know that this could turn into a series or something. But overall, like, I would have to say, is that a movie I can watch again? I would watch it again. But I just wouldn't like particularly care for the ending, you know. So overall, like, yeah, the production and all that stuff that they put behind that movie, like the amount, like the money that they did or put behind that movie and stuff, all of that, I can respect that. Like, I can respect the fact that it's a movie. I'm proud of the directors and everybody that was behind that movie. I'm proud at the fact that that movie made it into theaters. People bought tickets to their movie. They might have even bought that movie on DVD or Blu-ray, okay? The fact that there's probably people out there that do like that video or that movie, but I'm not going to judge them. I'm not going to get on them about that. If they like that movie, that's just like me liking Need for Speed, and there's probably people that were talking the most crap about that movie when it came out. But that's how they feel. If you try to change how I feel about a movie I like, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not. I don't care what criticism you have to say. I don't care if what your how many people overall agree with you. That's how you feel, and that's how those people feel. But how I feel about that movie, I like it. Period. Like, I don't want anybody, and that's the thing, like, I don't want anybody to change how overall I feel about something. Because basically, like, you expected me to go based off of your criticism, and that's even the thing I've seen with, like, comedians. I know a lot of people don't like Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart happens to be one of my favorite comedians of all time. And people, they'll say just like they'll be saying some old crazy things about him. Like, they find him. The one thing I say, or that people say that they notice about him is that they find him annoying. I don't overall find him annoying. I can watch all his comedy specials, all of his movies, with only his scenes in it. Okay? So yeah, that's all I like, and that's just because I have that much respect for him and what he does, okay? Overall, he inspired people. He overall got people at his sold-out shows cracking up at the stories and the jokes that he has to tell. So I'm like, when they say, oh, I find Kevin Hart so annoying, I don't like him, I don't like his movies or TV shows, that's how you feel. I don't know what you're telling me this for, but that's overall how you feel. That's why I'm like, when I follow people on social media and things, and they'll be promoting something, you'll have that one person in the comment sections, like, talking crap about it and things. And it's like, who cares what you have to, like, that's the thing I just don't really understand about people when they criticize others and things. Like, criticize it in your own area. But when you're going onto another person's channel or another person's account, like, criticizing them, that's what people have done with me. They're talking about, like, oh, we're just trying to help you. We're just trying to criticize. Like, I don't need your help. I don't need your criticism. It's not going to help me. It's not. You might think that it is. If it is, then you use your own criticism. Try to prove me wrong. That's what I would expect from a person if they're going to criticize me. Like, if I make a movie, right? If I make a movie and it's published in theaters and stuff, and these people are out here, like, criticizing me in the movie that I did, I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Save up your money. Find a place that will publish your movie and things. Like, go through all of that stuff to make a movie, all right? And show me how you would do it. Show me the correct way of making a movie. Because until then, if there's no correct way I'm making a movie, because there's been bad movies, there's been good movies, there's been all different types of movies. Alright? But if there is no correct way on making the movie, and there's nothing, and that's one thing that I've noticed from when they criticize me, they're all like, oh, well, I'm not a YouTuber, I'm not doing what you're doing and things, you're the one that's doing it. I'm like, okay, well then, I'm going to listen to people that's doing what I'm doing. Alright, if there's somebody that notices me, and they're like at 10 million subscribers, and we're making the same type of videos, and they tell me, oh, this is my worth ethic, or this is what I do, or this is how I do things, I'm going to listen to them because I want to be at 10 million subscribers. But if it's somebody with 0 videos, 0 subscribers, okay, nothing to their name, and then they try telling me what to do, I can't listen to them. I just can't. I'm sorry. But I'm like, your criticism, it can't help a fly fly. It can't help a bike be a bike. It can't help water be water. Like, I can't go based off of somebody's criticism and they have nothing to prove. So I'm like, if there's a correct way of making a video, alright, and the one video I know people they criticize me on is reaction videos. So if there's a correct way I'm making reaction videos, show me how to do that video, alright? Show me how to do that video. And then if it gets like tens of millions of views, then that's how I would start doing videos, alright? But I would expect you, at that point in time, if you didn't got a whole bunch of views off of a video that was supposed to be for me, I would be expecting you to not ever focus on me again. Overall, like, when they're criticizing me and stuff, I'm like, okay, well, if you're, like, telling me how to use my talent, and pretty much, like, I guess, like, trying to, like, I don't know how to, like, really place it in words, but overall, like, you're trying to tell me how to use my talent. As if you are sharing this same talent and things, that I want you to use that talent. I don't want you to go and be all like, telling other people how to use their talent, and then you're not even sharing like the same thing with them. Like, you're not sharing that same feeling or same experience and things. Like, I just, like, I can't listen to people like that, man. I just can't. That's why, I know there's the, so I was, listening to Kanye West's song, Violent Crimes off of his last album, Ye. I honestly thought that, I thought his album, Ye, was a completely different title. I didn't know that it was titled Ye. I thought it was titled, I Hate Being Bipolar, It's Awesome. Because that's what it says on the album cover. So I thought that that's what it was. I think that's what it said. I think it says something like that. But I've been listening to that song all day. Violent Crimes. Oh man, like that beginning part of the song. Like overall, like Kanye's rapping, I really do like that part. But it's that beginning part of that person singing, and I'm like, bruh, like I can listen to that all day. I was honestly hoping that it was like a sample and it was from another song. Because I was like, if it is, I'm most likely just going to be listening to that part. I mean, I overall do enjoy, like, Kanye rapping and stuff. But that beginning part, that took me out of this world. I love that part of that song. But anyways, yeah, people was criticizing that song. There's people saying that because I looked it up. And there's people saying that they didn't like the Kanye's rapping and things. I'm like, okay, so, like, kind of like what I was just saying, like, it's not that I don't like it. I just like that beginning part more. But Kanye's rapping, and I think it was like the overall how it was like how he styled it, like how he was rapping. It wasn't like previous raps and things. It was different from previous songs. I don't care about that. That song is good. First, second to last. Even the Nicki Minaj voicemail. Like, I don't really listen to Nicki Minaj that much. Like, I mean, I did back in the day when she was blowing up, but I have to say recently, like her last album, nope, didn't listen to it. Any other songs, didn't really listen to it and things. And people ask me that question, do you like Nicki Minaj? Back then I did, but if you ask me now, probably no, like not really in things. But do I hate her as a person? Well, I go and attack her because her music, and there's like, there's songs I've listened to of hers where overall I was just like, I don't want to listen to this and things. If it's talking about sexual relations towards a man, like, nah, I can't really listen to that. I'm sorry, but that's just not my type of music. That's why I become that parent when I'm like, oh no, this is not for me. I can't listen to this. Today's kids can listen to this. Like that Hot Girl Summer stuff, like all those like there's some like female rappers and things where some of the songs that they're like, or some of the things that they be rapping about, I'm like, I can't listen to this. Like, I can't be in the car bumping this and things. Like, I can't, no, I cannot listen to this. So, there's some female artists out there that I don't really listen to and stuff, because I'm like, this ain't normal. Like, if it's like a R&B singer or something, then, like, maybe, but if it's like a rapper, I don't know, like, it doesn't feel right. Like, I don't know, there, like, and overall, like, there ain't no difference between a male rapper or a female rapper. But I'm just like with a female rapper and things, I'm like, I don't know, man. Like maybe if I'm like with a woman and she's listening to that song, then I would listen to it. But yeah, for the most like by myself, I just can't listen to that type of music. I'm sorry. Like there's like like Nicki Minaj, all these other artists that's kind of like her and stuff. Like Cardi B, I kind of have a hard time listening to Cardi B sometimes. Because I'm like, stuff she be rapping about. I'm like, man, there's one song that I do like of hers, but she's doing it. She's with that. She's on, what's the song that she did with her husband, Offset? And it's called Clout. And I was like listening to that song, and I'm like, there's some things that she's rapping about in that song. I'm like, man, like, that's, you could have said something else, but I'm not going to, like, what I keep saying, I'm not going to attack her and who she is and what she does. I'm not going to tell her, you need to listen to my criticism and change, because why? I'm no rapper. I am not a rapper. I thought about it, but currently, right now, I am not a rapper. I only make like music, like I make beats and stuff. So if there's like, if I see somebody and they make a beat, and it like, you know, there's some things that I've noticed that I'm like, oh, okay, well, to just, I guess, help them be like, or help it be a little bit more professional or sound a little bit better, I will give them tips on the, like, on how to like handle some things with it. And if they don't overall listen to it, I'm like, oh, okay, well, they know what they're doing. And overall, like, I don't know, like, I wouldn't really, when I hear, and there's times where I've heard like music, like beats and things, like I know there's like free for profit or like free for non-profit like beats and stuff on like YouTube and things, like they're like XXX Tentacion type beat or Juice World type beat and things. And it's like there's times where I listen to them and they don't really sound that professional. But I'm like, I'm not gonna attack this person for what they like, for what they're doing. They got a lot of views off of that. They made some money off of that. So it's like me, what I have to say, I feel like that it wouldn't even matter. Like you made $1 off of your video. That's enough. $1 is enough. It should be your own motivation that changes what you do, not what somebody else. Because I didn't come onto the internet to listen to what other people have to say. I overall use my own motivation, my own inspirations and stuff to change what I do. I make the change. I don't want other people to make the change for me. So that's why when people claiming on social media or the internet that we're criticizing you to help you, criticize yourselves. Help yourselves. I don't need it. And I'm pretty sure, and this you can listen to, no, there's one song that I like of Nas. Nas did this song called Hate Me Now. Let me look that song up, because there's a line that he said that was like, it sticks with me. Every time when I listen to that song, I always make sure I listen to that one part, because that to me, that's like, it's one of my favorite songs, and it's honestly, it should be like a message to people that just be going around like just criticizing people. But anyways, where is that at? I don't even know what verse. I think it's in the second verse. No. Hold on. Dang, I gotta like read all the verses and stuff. Nope. Was it Nas? I think it was. Well, I know the first part. That's like, I kind of like that. I feel like people need to hear that. But he said, you want to hate me, then hate me. What can I do? But keep getting money. Funny, I was just like you. And yeah, you know, and I know people are gonna probably like, you know, ask like overall like what does that mean? You can hate that person all you want, but if they're making money doing what they love doing, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. And overall, what he was saying, like he was at a position like that person that was hating on him, but he looked past all of that, started rapping. Now he's Nas. So. Dang, where is that part of the song at? Was it verse 3? I don't even know. Was it? It might. Okay, well, I know another song. 99 Problems. It might have been 99 Problems. I don't even know. I don't even know what song I'm looking for anymore. With Jay-Z's 99 Problems, he kind of talks about, yeah. So yeah, they on Genius.com. They says in Decoded, Jay-Z states he uses 99 Problems to confuse critics and points out their own ignorance by hiding a deeper story behind a superficial chorus. Yeah, and it's like, wait a minute, what? I don't know what I'm looking at. All right, so they just saying some old weird stuff. Okay, so. Where is it? Where's that line? This is not it. What am I looking for? Sorry for being silent. But it's like, I know overall what I'm looking for. Oh, there it goes. So yeah, he says, okay, so starting, alright, so it's verse 1. He's like, I got wait a minute, I got the rap patrol on the Gap Patrol. Foes that want to make sure my casket's closed. Rap critics that say he's money cash. And gardening tools, because I'm not going to say that. This is a clean podcast. I'm from the hood, stupid. What type of facts are those? If you grew up with holes in the Zapatos, you'd celebrate the minute you was having dough. I'm like, F critics, you can kiss my whole donkey. Yeah, that's what he said. But then if you click on it, if you go to Genius.com, you click on it, there's like, note that play on the homophobes whole. What are they saying? What? In French, they have different words for licking inside. What are they talking about? He's like, no, he is not saying all of that. No, don't click on what Genius had to say. They were saying some old weird stuff. Like, it's you gotta take a pause moment on that. But anyways, yeah, overall, like, F the critics. F what they have to say. F everything. Like, I'm keeping it clean. I ain't gonna actually say the word. I'm gonna bleep it out, okay? But anyways, yeah, F the critics. F what they have to say. They don't overall control what you do. You control what you do, alright? So anyways, I apologize. Like, I was trying to find like a good line from Hate Me Now. Now I gotta listen to that song again and then like find that line and maybe do a follow-up of this episode. And then with 99 Problems, we ain't even gonna focus on that song because that took me in for a loop. But anyways, yeah, for those out there, don't listen to the critics. Don't. Critics might say that what I say is misleading and it's misguiding and overall you're not going to make it anywhere not listening to critics. You will make it anywhere. Anything is possible. That's how I see things. That's how I've been seeing things for some time now. At least like for maybe a year, couple of years. I see everything possible. So if a person can gain success, they can become a successful person without listening to criticism, okay? Now that I'm putting that out there, now that I'm putting it out in the universe, I'm putting that out on the internet for everyone to listen to, it is possible. It is. If a person wants to do 100 backflips, it's possible. And knowing there'll be somebody criticizing them saying, oh, you're not doing it right, or that's not a proper backflip, or you can't do 100 backflips. If that person wants to do 100 backflips, they can. But if you want to show them how to do things, then you do that. But if you're overall not, there's nothing that you have to say to that individual. Nothing. Like, leave them alone. What song was that? There's like the, man, I can't even think. There's like a ending of that song, and there's like, was it the ending? I think it was the ending. Was it a 2 Chainz song? There was some song, and the person was like, the way they said "leave me alone," like, I was like, bruh, I need to listen to a bunch of my music all the way to the end, and then find that song, and then have it where it just like, that's what people need to hear. All right, but yeah, overall, like, critics, leave people alone. Like, if you're gonna prove them, like, if you're gonna, like, tell them how things should be done or why this was messed up, because overall, like, I can say what I say about a person's music, movies, YouTube videos, their food, their cars, their clothes. I can criticize everything from this person, to their imagination, to their skin, to everything about them. I can criticize the stuff they do, who they are as a person. I can criticize everything in this world. It will not matter. It won't. Whatsoever. Because if there's a food that I don't like, okay, and there's somebody out in this world that likes that food, they love that food, they live for that food. If there's a movie out there that I don't like, somebody loves that movie, they live for that movie. They're hoping that somebody makes a sequel or a remake or something of that movie. But they overall like that movie. If it's a TV show, person, I don't like it, that the next person will. Music, if I don't like it, the next person will. What else? Shoes, if I don't like it, the next person will. But I do, I do like a lot of shoes. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I overall just think that it's just dumb listening to criticism, because it's like, it ain't gonna help you achieve anything. So listening to criticism, I feel like that is just going to lead you, like, you're just going to, like, you overall want to get out of the hole. But I feel like listening to others, and then you were having to change what you were just doing, and overall you like, I want you to be successful off of what you like doing, not what they like doing. Because while that person's not liking your videos, there's somebody in this world looking for the videos that you're uploading. This same exact style, all of that. They're not going to judge you. They're not going to tell you to change. If they're a real fan, they will never ever care about you changing. Never. They will always love what you're doing. There's people on my YouTube channel that's been on there for years. There's friends of mine. There's people that be watching my videos all the time, talking about, loving how the videos that I make. Love the stuff that I talk about. Love how I am on YouTube. I had a customer tell me he was surprised on like how like my podcast and YouTube. He was all like, bro, you were like, he was like, man, like, because I think he was overall like saying like he understands like I gotta be professional at work and things. But he said, man, like, he was like, you on your YouTube videos and podcasts, like, you're a different person. You're more wilder than you are like in like, hey, here. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta be professional here. If I was acting like how I was on YouTube, bruh, I'll probably have a lot more of attention. I should act like how I am on YouTube and all that stuff. But I mean, how do I act? I feel like I'm overall the same way. I might talk a little bit louder and things, but overall I'm the same. I'm not different. Tell me I'm different, but no. Anyways, I'm joking. But no, it's like I don't listen to criticism. All right. To all of my fans, friends, family, haters, lovers, I don't care who you are, my future wife, my future kids, my future grandkids, people like that's going to be saying I'm their, or yeah, the kids, they're going to be saying I'm their third great grandfather and things. Everybody in this world, okay? I want you to not listen to criticism. Focus on yourself. Do what you like doing. Do what you love doing. And don't let anybody tell you to do something different. Because if they overall see you as a different person, then it's like, that's them. That's how they want things to be done. But how you want things to be done, that's what matters. Okay, because there's people out here, you think if a rapper, if he said, like, no, alright, so prime example, and I'm going to probably end the podcast after this, but Kendrick Lamar. Now, that man was criticized by like news reporters and stuff. I remember that in his last album, he before the Black Panther album, the Damn album, he had like a part where a news reporter was like overall like just talking about like how disgusting or something. Like I can't remember overall like how he criticized this album. But do you think Kendrick Lamar, you think he listened to that guy? You think he overall cared what that guy had to say? Most likely Kendrick Lamar, as we speak, is making some flame emojis in the booth right now. Like that man, he makes nothing but like just art. And this news reporter, who is he? Who is this news reporter? Is he a rapper? Did he used to rap back in his day? Is there a certain way of doing rap music? Because I don't care what you've heard or what you listen to, and now you trying to push that flow or that style on me. Because if I was in Kendrick Lamar's shoes, I wouldn't change how I rap. I did the same exact thing Kendrick Lamar did. Use what that man said in the beginning of my songs, okay, and overall laughed about it. Rapped clean past all that stuff. Made nothing but flame emojis, alright? I am not going to change who I am because a news reporter doesn't like it, or another YouTuber, or another somebody out in this world don't like it. I don't care. I don't care what they like and what they don't like. That's them. Everybody in this world's supposed to be different. We're not all supposed to be the same. Why are we all supposed to be the same? Why am I supposed to be listening to you? How do you have like other people on your list, like to that news reporter, or even to the people that be hating on me? Do you have other people, okay, you told them the same exact thing, and now they're a YouTuber with like 100 million subscribers? I'm trying to reach that PewDiePie status. I'm trying to be at 100,000 subscribers. So if I gotta make 7 YouTube channels, a podcast, thousands of videos, different genres, okay, to get to 100 million subscribers, I will stay up every single night for the rest of my life making sure I make that one video, okay, that blows up. That's overall how I treat everything. I gotta make a whole bunch of it, and then like go out there, upload it, publish it and things, in hopes that that will be the one that blows me up. Cause that's how I gotta see things, not by what this person gotta say, what this person gotta say. Overall, that ain't gonna get me anywhere. That's probably why a lot of people, if they're no longer doing what they're doing, or they just disappear, it's probably because of criticism. People out there criticizing what they do, and then they're all like, grew up in a world where they think, criticism, that's what helps me get through and stuff. Like, no, it doesn't. Okay, if anything, that stuff's gonna take you right out. So don't listen to the criticism. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. If you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service of any whatever podcast streaming service you're using, I don't know, Spotify, freaking, there's like, because I'm on like 7 platforms right now. So if you're on one of the 7 platforms, all right, that promotes podcasts and all that stuff, if you're on one of those platforms, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. And, okay, if you're purchasing tickets for the first time on the website or app SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. Knocks $20 off your first purchase. I was like, knocks $20, like, I don't know what I was trying to say. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm very hyper right now. I don't even know why. I think it was the soda and the Red Bull I had, but, yep. I'm gonna probably be up all night making videos, podcasts, a bunch of crap. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new on YouTube. Follow if you're on any other one of the 7 platform or podcast platforms and stuff. Make sure you follow and subscribe. And talk to you guys later. Peace.